When I went to America, after I finished playing the last club in Nigeria, that's Niger Tornadoes Mina. So I just decided I want to make. I just decided I want to make a final statement. You know, after football, there's life after football. So I decided to go to America. You know, first and foremost, I went to the UK, and I look at the life in UK. The life in UK was not the kind of life I want to live. So I decided to go to America. So I went to Chicago. So when I got to Chicago, I was like trying to see what I would do. Anyway, I wanted to go and get into haulage, because I took $20,000 when I was going to Chicago, you know, just to buy the head of trucks, you know, come back, sell, and go. That was my main motive of going to America, just to get, you know, buying of truck head and come to sell them in Nigeria and go back. I wanted to be a businessman. So as soon as I got to Chicago, you know, and I met Sheyi Ogunsoya. He was my former teammate, the central defender. He won the Champions League with Eyimba for the first time, and we played together in 3S. He was part of the 1998 team that we won the league and the Waffle Cup together, you know, that our land was given to others. So he now told me, he said, listen, why don't I add coaching to it? If just go to a coaching course, and, you know, if can be coaching some youth teams in America, and, you know, sometimes there's money in it, you know. I said, but that is not my motive of coming to America. My motive of coming to America is for me to come and buy trucks and come to Nigeria, you know, just sell them and come back again. You know, business. He now said, why don't you add it to it? So I went online in America, look at the coaching and this thing, how does it take and what you will pay and stuff like that. So he now told me, said there's one coming up, you know, in 2 weeks' time, and it will take like 3 months, you know, that the fee is like $500, you know, but we can pay not like Nigeria, you pay instrumentally, like you can, you know, divide it and pay. In America, it's not, you know, but they need your CV if you have played for the national team, because they always give priority to their own national team players. So you must play football for you to go to that coaching listing. So, but with my CV, once they go into they download it and they will see that I've played for the national team and clubs in Europe, they will ask me to pay. I said, okay, no wahala, send me the website. So he sent it to me. I did everything. So they replied me and they offered me the coaching course. So I went there we are about 5 Africans. I, myself, and Sheyi, and 2 guys from Zambia and 1 from Burkina Faso. So we did it. So after that, I called Enakina, you know, I called him from US, and I called Amaju. Then Amaju lost his mother, and I called him, you know, just to, you know, say sorry to him for the loss of his mother and stuff like that. So I told Enakina now put me live on LTV Sports, live from America, for people in Nigeria to know that I'm now a coach, you know. So he asked me some questions that in his program. It's 1-hour program. So we're like, put me on live television so after this thing, and I like, you know, the US is not getting boring, you know. US is a different lifestyle and stuff like that, you know. I don't have papers. I was still on my visa. I have a 2 years visa and it's running out. So I now called late Chief Taiwo Ogunjobi, and I said, sir, I've done my coaching this thing now, and I think this US is not, he said he knows, he lives in US for a long time, in school in US, and he know I will not. And I said, I want to come back to Nigeria. And I said, okay, fine. Since you've gotten your certificate, you can come back to Nigeria. You play the game. And so I decided to come back to Nigeria. So when I came back to Nigeria, I was in Ibadan. So somebody now called me and he said, Giwa, he has given my CV to Giwa. They were in the Premier NPFL. He has given my CV to Giwa, but that if anything is going to happen, he's going to get back to me. So I now told Chief Taiwo Gujobi that look, they've sent my CV to Giwa. He said Giwa is his friend now, that he will talk to him. So the guy now called me again and he said, Giwa said I should come for interview in his house in Asokoro. Because he has a house in Asokoro and Maitama. So and I said, which one am I going? He said, okay, he said I should come to the one in Maitama. So and I called Gujobi said, don't worry, we'll ask him. So Gujobi now said, it's a fact that the guy said I should come, let him interview me. So I took a cab from Ibadan to his house in Abuja. When I got to Abuja, I went to his house. He just directed his place to me. So I took a cab. A car took me to his house. So I went to see him. I got to his parlor. I saw the man, very tall, huge man. He was just alone in his parlor. So I was scared at first. You know, the house was very mighty, and for you to have a house in Maitama. So I look at the young man like this. When he now told me his age, I was shocked. He said he was a former. He was just telling me his life history. It's as if he has known me before. He was telling me he was a cameraman that used to fix people's DSTV, you know, this antenna, you know, he was, I was wondering, fixing, say from there, with the governor of Plateau State. Now he went to fix his DSTV for the Plateau State governor's wife. From there, the man I saw him, and from there, it's now history. I was like, he now said, well, he has heard about me. Ogujobi told him about me, and the person that introduced me to him, that he asked me a lot of questions, and the first thing he said, but I look young, how would the players, how would they respect me? Two, which team have I coached before that I want to come and coach an NPFL team? I've not coached them. I don't lie. I said I've not coached anything before. He said, you've not coached anything before. I said, but when I came back from the US, I was training one academy in Ibadan. I said, how can you compare academy to a Premier League club? He said, look at my team in the table. I'm number 6 on the table. I said, yes, sir. I said, but sir, I'm a plus. What I told him, I said, I'm a plus to your team. He was shocked. The man was like, for 2 minutes, he was quiet. He said, please, can you repeat what you just said again? I said, I am a plus to Giwa Football Club if you hire me as your coach. He said, please repeat that word again. I said, sir, I am a plus to Giwa Football Club if I'm recruited by you. He said, please, can I explain to him what do I mean by a plus? I said, I'm a teacher. You know, I'm a coach, but I'm a teacher. And your players will learn from me because I will teach them how to play football. He said, so you want to tell me my coaches who are doing well, they don't know how to coach or they don't know how to teach? I said, that is why you will see the difference. He now said, okay, you know what? He now called this security guard, he's a mobile policeman, because he has 4 of them in his house. He now called one, Musa. That one I said, sir, he said, please come. He said, you see this man? You will take this man to Gariki, put him in an hotel. I'm going to call the secretary now. They will receive him in Jos. Let me just give him 1 week. I will give you 1 week. Just go and do 1 week training. They will get back to me. I said, no problem, sir. So in the morning, I entered Jos motor from the front of my hotel. There's a park. There's a park. So I just entered the Jos motor. So as soon as I was getting to Zaramangada, I just saw the man, the secretary, just at the junction. So when I stopped, I said, are you Dukudi? I said, yes. He took me to Giwa. You know, the guy has a very fantastic camp for the players. Lovely camp, you know. So I went there. So they have an apartment for the head coach. So AC, everything. I just entered. I thought they were taking me to a hotel. I said, no, coach, this is your. So I got there. I entered there. So I met the assistant coach. Then I said, when are they training? He said they would train by 4. I said, okay, no problem. So by 4. And on Wednesday, I got there on Monday. On Wednesday, they are playing against Bukola Saraki, how do they call yes. So FA Cup knockout in Mina. So I just have only 2 training to take the team. He has not told me that I will take the team. Oh. So when I now got there, they said they have a game on Wednesday. I said, but the guy didn't say, don't worry. So after the first training, in the evening, he called me. He said, so far so good. They said you are doing well. The second day, he called me in the morning again and said, Coach, you are taking this team to Mina for our FA Cup. So we are playing on Wednesday. So we left. Mina is very close to Jos. We now left. So in the morning of the match, and I told the player, I said, you know what? We'll just take a walk. We will not do anything in the stadium. We'll just take a walk. We'll just stroll around the road, just walk together like a family and walk back. So they were shocked. They said the captain now came to me and said, Coach, this thing, they say normally they do work hard for the field for money. I said, Shebi, we go play for evening, don't worry. The workout now we don't do so. Shebi, we the gist, they work out, when they see fine girls, we get yash, now they just the gist, then soon I go to my costume. Say, I don't like them. He say, this thing, the team come bond them together. I say, yes, that's what they do for Europe. Match day, we not they do anything, we just throw together. We feel just throw for the street of the hotel, go down, look all this sightseeing, we'll come back. So when all this our Igbo then see slim girl, they go shout. Ooh, say Udi, look at, look. You know, I said on a phone, what would they do for match day? Say, no, be say we must train. He said, but they want they train for workout. I said, no, we're not doing like that. So that everybody go relax. So we now went for the game. Before we know, they don't score us first half. Like this, wow, they don't give us 1-0. So when they play, they go. Like 10 minutes to go, we now equalize. So when we now equalize, we have a penalty. Again, they come this guy wait you see the way they for book wait the former wait there for there with the Ghana Aloy Chukwuemeka come inside field. See me then come off for field. Say the referee say you don't know me. Don't me, I just look him. He say then make the players and come out. This one. I said then come out. I just did the look like this. They enter their bus, then go. That's so we just go hotel back. As we go hotel back, now Oga coming. Giwa say he say who is Aloy? Aloy is making players come off for field, then come off for against Giwa. He said, don't worry, we are playing. The next match is against Rangers. Don't worry, that one is walkover. I can't say what did this man talk self. What is he saying? Before we know, at 9 o'clock news announce and say they don't give the match to Giwa. Nigeria. So we got to Jos. That work can start. Our next match for league again against Eyimba for Jos. We play against Eyimba for Jos, my former team. So Jude now, you know Jude for Eyimba now. So I mean I never knew at that time. So I just know say. So Eyimba now came. Now Kadirikana and I now brought them. Amaoga. So we just greeted. So we play. We beat them 1-0. We will play quarterfinal against this team for Ogbomosho Crown. Now this man where they for Benin. This Urubo man when they coach insurance before. Akpokona now bring them come. Akpokona will play for Nisha for Rogeni. Akpokona say you won't come beat your senior brother team, abi? I said, guys, me go great time. He say no wahala. So as we finish match, we beat them 2-1. We enter semi-final. Semi-final again, we will come meet Eyimba for Abeokuta. So as we come there like that. So me as we did for that, we want prepare for against Eyimba. Now they put the match for Abuja. Eyimba can say no. Say Abuja na our home. Say because Abuja na our home. Me like must come Abuja. Come from Abuja go Abeokuta. And Abeokuta na be Eyimba coach home. Kadirikana. Now in home be that. Now I can tell people say why not go let them carry match go that side. They say that we went to Abeokuta semi-final. We played the semi-final. We lost 1-0. They gave us penalties, said we throw one. So we lost 1-0. So we now came back to Jos. So we can't play the league. As they played the league, they go. So you get what happened why I left Giwa. You know, they say it's always like that, the man. You know, one man business. He just decided on it. So there's a security man in that our camp. Sometimes if the players they don't give the man money, you know, he go on to the blaspheme the guys them. You know, they want to tell them say they carry women come because the man doesn't nobody carry woman come camp. You go and call a guy, the security say so player carry woman come home. Me, I live in the camp as a coach. We have a game against this guy we call the name so when Baribote team that time. Nembe. So and Baribote and Maoga, 9-1, they won't come out league before they won't, say that time they won't scatter league. Two of them. We don't do that NFF president where they say now Giwa win. Say, hey, Baribote days because the guy they give Baribote money, they sponsor Baribote for school. Baribote was in school in a university for the video Papa University or Osun State. Now there Baribote day. Now my guy they pay that money for Baribote. So because things were rough with Baribote. So when that came, the guy come tell me say, guy come call the secretary say, made them tell me say that our striker or share my order. Or share me that striker. Say, me they not put him for match. I said secretary say, okay, he did my room. I say, my striker where they score goals. That guy don't score like 12 goals for me. He said they say carry woman come. I say carry woman come. I dey for this camp. Why the security man not come tell me say player carry woman come and make the player make the woman they come out. Why they call Oga for Abuja? I said no, this guy go play. Yeah, I said this guy go play. Why he not go play? If they win me now, they go say they want sack me. Why this guy not go play? I said around 2, secretary come again say, Oga say make you not put him. I said no, he go play. As I called team list finish that day, 3 o'clock, bam, 9, secretary come say, Oga say make a step aside. I know just talk, I just carry my bag for the room. I just go rent hotel. So I rent hotel, like the next day, I call in line, not pick. I call in line because month just ended, I call in line, not pick. I just carry my motor. I don't carry my cargo. I just carry my things. I start take leave Giwa. That's how I left Giwa. So as soon as I left Giwa like this, I went straight to Rangers. Imama was their coach. Mama now called me and said, oh boy, he don't talk to Christian Shuku. Because Christian Shuku was the CEO then. He said, Christian Shuku, I can't assist him. So as I was coming from, take like 2 weeks, maybe 1 week, I went to assist Imama in Rangers. So we didn't do well. Anyway, we took like 14th, maybe 15th position. So now they started doing this, their Igbo thing that they must bring. If Imama wants to stay, the assistant coach must not be an outsider. It must be an indigenous there. They were trying to bring my former teammate Surugede, Beneditugu. They were trying to bring, because that one, the wife, they work with the governor, so they were trying to bring him in. So I told Mama, say, Mama, don't worry. You don't try. Make me at the go, no problem. So that was why I left Rangers. So Mama now won Mama now won the league after 34 years with Rangers. He now won the league. But we were so close. Anytime when Rangers is playing around this area, I always go stay in his hotel. We'll sleep together, everything. Because Mama is like my brother. So when I now left Rangers, I came to Akwa United as their head coach. We applied about 24 coaches. Their own was very transparent. 24 coaches, they applied. They will call 3 for interview. They will give you a date. You go. So finally, I was shortlisted as the head coach. So they now brought 3 of the assistant coaches from their 3 central geopolitical discipline. One from there, they just split. So they were assisting me. So as the team was doing well, so Sunshine was not doing well. So we now went to play a match in Calabar. So when we were coming back against Calabar Rovers, before Ondo town, around 2 a.m. in the morning, they just block road. Armed robbers. Then bush out our players. Cut all our players. If you see blood for everywhere, they cut their leg like say tomorrow, not day. They just come, collect all their boots, collect all their money, everything. They run into bush. Then go. We come rush, come call, they come carry players and go general hospital. We can't stay there for 2 days. They treat players. So as soon as we left there, we now drove straight to the government house, Osun State government house. Then Aregbesola was our governor. So we now drove straight to state government house. The governor now said, he sympathized with us. He gave us words of wisdom, encouragement and everything. No promise, no nothing. All our phones and everything that they stole, nothing. So we got back to Osogbo. We started training. So as after my first, because I don't have a phone again. No player has a phone again. So in 2 days' time, I was trying to get across to my family members. So I went to one of my players that didn't go for the match. So he has a phone that didn't go. We didn't take him along when we were going to Calabar. So I went to him and I said, please, I beg, let me put this number, make a call. So that's Chief Ogunjobi now called that Legbele. Now called Chief Ogunjobi and he said he's looking for a very good coach because Egwavon was the coach of Sunshine, so he resigned because of the wahala there. So he said his coach has resigned, though, so he need a coach. That Legbele now said he doesn't know any coach, so but he wants a coach. So Ogunjobi now said, okay, I have a coach for you now. He said, Jukudi, my coach. Legbele now said, your coach that is doing well. He said, no, don't worry, I will give Jukudi to you. So Ogunjobi was trying to reach out to me. So he now called that guy. Fortunately for me, I was with that guy. That my player that didn't go for that match. He now said, this is Chief. Chief now said, I beg, take your phone, go and give to Jukudi. I want to speak with Jukudi. I said, our coach there with me here now. And I said, well done, sir. I said, I've been trying to reach her, sir. We don't have any phone again since our phone has been stolen. He now said, you know what? You'll be going to Akure tomorrow to join Sunshine. I said, to join Sunshine. Okay. Have you sacked me? He said, no. I said, how will you now leave me to go and join Sunshine? He said, don't worry. Don't you want progress in life? He said, I've spoken to Elegbele. Don't worry. He will call you now. I've given this. Just wait now. He will call you. Like 5 minutes, Elegbele now called. He said, is that coach? I said, yes. He said, Coach Jukudi? He said, yes. I've spoken to your chairman. And, you know, we have a coach before. I brought Austin Egwavon. But now, with the supporters and their rudeness and everything, they are just threatening Egwavon because the team is not doing well. They are third to last on the league table. So they are third to last. But I want you to come and work with me, please. We just have to take, because I promised the governor, Akere Dolu, that I'm going to take, and my name is at stake. You know, I was so thing in the House of Representatives, he sponsored this thing. So please, don't worry. We pay Egwavon 2 million, but we will give you 1 million. I said, okay, no problem. So I said, but I need to come with my assistant coach. Oh. He said, no problem, no problem. I said, okay. And I called Tony Alegbe. You know, he was my captain in Eimba when we won that first league for Eimba, 2001, 2002. He was our captain. So and I called, I said, Tony, he be like, you will follow me. Oh. But you know what you do? Because I have to resign first from Akwa United. So Gujabina said, because they have board of directors. So Gujabi said, once I write my letter of resignation, my resignation letter, I should bring it to the board. They will now bring it to him. I should not worry. So the board now said, no, they will not leave me. Say, because the team is going for, they want to get promotion. And the team is doing well. So they will not leave me. Gujabina said, leave it, don't worry. Just write the letter. So I now sent Tony ahead. Tony has gone to Akure. The house, you know, the Akure, they always give one head coach the house, very beautiful house. So Tony has gone there already. So Tony started training the players from the next day. I asked him to start training. So when I now got there, the board members again, they started giving problem. They said, Tunde Oguja, this is our current director. Now said, no, they cannot give me 1 million. They will give me 600,000. They will give Tony 300,000. And I said, okay, fine. And I said, me, I'm not coming again. And I told Tony, I said, Tony, tomorrow they go Ibadan. So, and I called Elegbele, I said, these people said they want to give me 600,000. No? And you told me already it's 1 million. And the government earns 2 million. He now said, okay, don't worry. Coach, just go, don't worry. I will be paying you another 300,000 on my own. You know, when they give you that their own 700, I will be giving you my 300. I will add 100 to Tony's own on my own. Don't worry, just go. Because these people, they don't know what my talk with the governor, they don't even know. They are just board members. They just want all this traveling allowance. They don't know what is at stake. If I fail this thing, the whole on those states, nobody will respect me again. If this team goes to relegation, let me just leave them from relegation. When I leave them from relegation, then I will hands up the team to the state governor. I said, okay. So when I went there, we were third on the list. Our first match is against third from bottom. So my first match is against MFM, and MFM was they were doing well. They were doing well, very well. So after like 4 training sections, we went to Lagos. We lost 1-0. Ilechukwu said, Coach, now wow, how many days you train? How many days have you trained with these people that this team is putting? I said, don't worry, you will see us when the time comes. So battle and battle, and from that third from the bottom, we ended up 10th position on the league table. Then we got to the semi-final of the FA Cup. We now lost to Akwa United. Akwa now won the FA Cup That was the Akwa where they defeated us and they won the FA Cup. They call it ITO Cup. They now won the ITO Cup. So from there, they gave me a full contract, 1 year contract again with Sunshine. So when they gave me full contract with Sunshine, they said they don't have money. I started looking for players from streets. I mean, anywhere, we just pick players because they said they don't have money for clearance. They cannot pay 500,000. Cannot pay. So I started looking for players. So we gathered players together. So I managed to pick players. All these Fatoku, I discovered them, and these guys that they've traveled, I discovered them. So we started playing. When we started playing, every time they would say, "There's no money. There's no money." And I told Tony, I said, "Tony, we can't continue like this. So this is NPFL. This one wants to rubbish us. So even 2 experienced players, they cannot buy for us." Tony now said, "Coach, where we want to go, we just manage." So we started doing it like that, So the team manager, we asked the team manager to go and register players. We gave him list of 30 players. This guy added his own 12 players, remove our own 12 players. Registered, that's what they do now. Registered his own. When they now brought the list, I said, Tony, I never seen these players before. I've not seen this kind of players in my training since we've been doing this screening. I said, team manager, whose name is there? And I said, they do I'm here. How they do I'm here? Team manager, if this thing's point my name there, I said, they will sack me. He said, I said, they do I'm here. I said, wow, I can't understand that what you are saying. I said, they do I'm as how? And I said, they get put, they give slot. So he kept me in his mind. And I said, Tony, you know what will happen? Let's keep playing. These guys started following us up. Anything we do, like he said, is this subordination? This one, anything we do, he says subordination, this one. So that's planning and planning and planning. So one day I just told Tony, I said, you know what? I want to resign from this job. Let me leave this job. Tony said, let's just manage. So when we were playing, we played against Akwa United in FA Cup. So after they were doing those funny things, I resigned from Sunshine. So they said no, they won't accept my resignation letter. That they will bring their own. They now brought. They said they sacked me and Tony because of his subordination. We didn't say anything. So as we left there, in 1 week time, Ogujobina called us again. Akwa United said we should come back to Akwa United. So we now went back. That same season, we now went back to Akwa United. So after we took Akwa United was second to the last on the bottom of the league. We now took Akwa United again to 8th position. So as our last game, we were going to against Remo, Pobasi, Akwa United Shema now called me. Said, is that Duke? I said, yes. I said, this is the chairman of Akwa United, Pobasi. He said he wants me to come for interview with Akwa United tomorrow. That he will send the tickets from Lagos to Uyo to me. Say, can I make it? I said, of course, sir. I thought it was a dream. I said, of course, sir. And I said, okay. Before the next 5 minutes, I just saw on my phone. And I called him back. I said, okay, I will be coming tomorrow with first flight. So I drove to Lagos. I parked in that car park in Lagos. So I parked. I went to Uyo. So before I got to Uyo, they've interviewed about 6 players. Dogo, Akwa United coach. This Brazilian coach that they gave the job that time, Everton. So Everton was they gave then what's his name? So they told me the names. So I'm the 6th. So we finished the interview and everything. He now said, you know what? He will want me to assist Everton. I said, with all due respect, sir, I said, I have my own assistant coach. He said, no, listen, I'm going to give you 1.5 million. And I said, I want you to assist Everton, please. He was telling me, he said, please. I said, okay. I said, with all due, I said, listen, I really appreciate you, sir. You took care of me, and the way you are telling me, I said, but I've not worked with the man, and it's a Brazilian, I've not worked with him before. And I have my own assistant. I want to do a job. I trust my assistant coach, and I know we'll do a good job. He said, but why don't you want to, you understand? I said, I've not worked with him, and I don't understand the way he works. So he said, okay, fine. So you don't want to work with him? I said, just give him the job. So he said, yeah. I said, okay, let him bring his own assistant coach. It's better. That was why he brought his father. The Brazilian brought his father as his assistant coach. So after that season finished, I went back to how do they call it? Akwa United. I was still in Akwa United. So when that season finished, when they won the Akwa United won, Everton won the FA Cup. No. This guy that's in Kano Pillars now. Mekaba won the FA Cup for them. So Mekaba and I left. So he now called me again. Probasi now called me again and he said, I want you to work with John Obu. I said, that's my Oga. And I said, it's a senior man. I said, yes, I can work. I can learn from him. He said, okay, are you ready to work with him? I said, yes. And I said, okay, fine. He will give me and Obu the job. I will assist Obu. Before God, man, what Obu did there, Obu did everything as a coach would do. But the result was not coming. That is, and Probasi did everything humanly possible for us to succeed. He's alive. Everything a chairman can do for any team to survive. That is why that man is different. Look at Father Osho. If not for the man, if he's any other coach, they will sack him. Since they would have sacked him. But the Probasi will give you time. Support you with anything, spiritually, anything, prayer, anything. The man did for us. But, the result was not just coming. And I would just sit there and say, what will you do again? I will go and meet Obu. What would Obu say this thing pass among. This man don't try. So when the commissioner now got involved, the commissioner said, no. Fourth from the bottom of the league table. No. This is not Akwa. Akwa, the promise keepers, they're always there. Before we know, Boboye came in. They've brought Boboye already. The commissioner brought Boboye. So Probasi now came to me, said, are you at home? I said, yes, sir. Because Obu has already told them that they should give me the job. That he will resign and they should give me the job. So they've agreed. But when the commissioner now brought Boboye from behind, so Boboye now called me and said, oh boy, are they on Atano? I said, Said, let's make I can't work here. I said, but I go make you work with me. I said, Boboye, I don't feel work with you. You know why I don't feel work with you? Because this man, when he did there, not do anything, not do anything wrong. When they were telling making go, so I don't make you bring your own assistant coach. That was why he brought Jolomi through Amaju. So after that when I now left Akwa, I just thought about it and said, I just need a breather. What is really going on? Because the thing about Nigerian football is this. They don't allow coaches to sign players. That is one bad aspect of our league. In Europe, they allow coaches to pick them. So when you fail, you don't have any excuse. You bring your assistant coach, you bring your medical men, you bring your team. If Mourinho is coming to Akwa United, he will bring his team. So once he fails, they say all of you, oh yeah. So you don't have an excuse saying the assistant coach is bewitching me. No, we saw in Nigeria, they will bring the head coach, they will go and bring assistant coach from their place. They will not bring head coach from their state. They will bring the head coach from outside. Watch all the teams. They will not bring the assistant coaches from their own place. So those ones, they will be wishing anything. Last 2 weeks in Spain, last 2 weeks in Spain, the coaches held a seminar about assistant coaches. Do you know what they said? They said, assistant coaches, if you don't take your assistant coaches to any team that you are going, you will fail. That was the meeting they held 2 weeks ago. Amunike was in their meeting. He was telling me that was the team. Makinwa told me to. Makinwa was there. Makinwa, he told me to say that was the meeting. He said, because assistant coaches, you must go with your assistant coach. So that it's your eye. If you are not there, he knows what you want. So, but when you don't bring your assistant coach, he wants you to face it that they will give him the job. They will say, you, take over. And some will say, you're not carrying them along. That's what they do in Nigeria. Sherman, they carry us along. He does the thing in his own way. He picks the player his own way. And me, I don't pick my player. Like I will tell the assistant coach to go and pick the players. When you make the team, come and show me as the head coach. I will say, no, this one, can you defend this one? Why is this right back playing? Why are you putting Musa there? So if you can explain to me why you put Musa, and I look at it on my own way, because the way I look at football is not the way you look at football. So I will tell you, no, put this one. But if it's okay, I say okay. So I don't make the, so they don't have any excuse to say, now coach make a no. So when they make, I say, go and, you 4 of you should go and put it together and bring the, when you bring the list, I will go. The mama taught me that thing, and I'm okay. Finally, I will look at the list. Okay. Why are you, please, can you justify why this man's name is there? Why is Edafe there? Edafe can go, Edafe can come. But that one, if he goes, he cannot come back. He can only go, but cannot mark. You understand? So I will now look at it as, okay, fine. Use my own discretion as, okay, fine, leave it there. I always pull one person, or I just say, it's okay, let's go and play. So there's no excuse. Because once you have your own assistant coach, your assistant coach is it does not want you to fail. Because if you fail, both of you are going. So these are the obstacles in coaching in Nigeria. But if you want to do the right thing, they will say you are stubborn. But you must be a stubborn coach for you to get the best results. Let me tell you the truth. If Guardiola is not stubborn today, he would have been gone since. Look at the players Guardiola sold. Fantastic players. Mahrez and co. Who will do that one? Who can sell those kind of players? Look at Gundogan, that guy in Barcelona. Abba. But because he's a coach that will stand, that will give you reason why he's selling. And when the one that is bringing, he will tell you, when you see the one that is bringing in, but yeah, you will sell a player. And the one you will bring in, he say, you'll be wondering. Because they collect money. And I used to tell coaches, if you play football and if you are a good player, good players don't give money to coaches. Never. Once you see a player giving money to a coach, he doesn't know how to play. How can you see me give Parcero money? How? It not work. So these are the things we face in Nigeria. That is why, for me, if I want to work in a place, I just allow me to do my thing. If I don't do it well, tell me to go. I'm not somebody that will come and tell you, well, if I'm not getting the result, I will just walk away. But let me do my job. I know how to set up my team. I know the kind of football I want to play. I'm a coach that wants to enjoy football. When my team is playing, let me enjoy it. I'm there on the bench. Let me enjoy not just say we just want to win. No. So these are the things, the little things I've coached. You will see it in my team that this is a team. But because of the how do I put it? Because of the sentiment, people just bring it to football in Nigeria that this, you must play my player, that is the problem we are facing in Nigeria. So in all, I'm looking at the team now, trying to get a team and put my team in place and see what will happen. That's just my prayer for now.
You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio.